Player number 5. I feel like the 5th player in a 4-player video game, and I don't know why I just kind of said that to myself one day and it just kind of like clicked, but I thought I would hop on here and talk about it. I've kind of been in my emotions, and I haven't done as much YouTube stuff as I'd like, and I've just kind of been dealing with emotions, but you know, mental health is definitely a part of my journey, and I figured I would share some of that with you guys. You know, I usually get really, really depressed around summertime. That is my depressional season, especially June. Which kind of blows because my birthday's in June, but I always get super depressed in June. But, you know, songs where they talk about feeling alone in a crowded room have always resonated with me. I think I've kind of felt this way most of my life, just kind of out of place, and just, you know, just there, really. You know, and this kind of like player 5 mentality that I've had a lot, you know, it doesn't really help. You know, you get on Discord, you see all of your friend group as like they're playing 4-player games, and you're just kind of the odd man out a lot of the times, and you know, none of that stuff is like, it's just situational. But like when you're in a low, it feels heavy and kind of personal, but it's not. It's just, I'm sure people can agree with me. It's just like when you're in the pits, it's like everything feels targeted, and I don't know. I think we should all just be vulnerable with our mental health, you know. We all go through it, but we all just kind of like cradle it and shield, and we just want to like close ourselves off. But, you know, I haven't really done an official channel introduction, and this is it. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and what to expect here at Captain Crackjaw. My name is Matt. Thank you for tuning in. So for a long time, I was like, what do I want my channel to be? I've gotten into reading recently, or gotten back into it, I should say. Conventions have always been my passion. I've been going to conventions for the last 15 years. And so I've always wanted to do like reviews for conventions, but to be honest, I guess I was kind of scared to put myself on the internet. You know, for a while I was like, well, I'm into so many different things, you know, and I have ADHD. Maybe like it'll be like a play on with that, with, you know, my ADHD, my hobbies, ADHD, etc. But really, what this channel is about is just living life, honestly. So how I got my name Captain Crackjaw is that I almost died in an accident on the interstate, and a metal rod went through my windshield. In fact, it was this metal rod. This went through my windshield and broke my face. So, yeah, look at that. Boom. Here are some of the photos. They're gruesome. I'm gonna put the ones that I can put on here. You know, YouTube, it is pretty gory, and I don't want to like gross people out, but you know, I have a scar. But anyway, Captain Crackjaw, my jaw got cracked. Still cracked, actually. And I love One Piece a lot, and that was part of it too. Is, you know, I was joking with my friend Shake, who you might have seen in my MomoCon videos, that said, hey, when I get my pirate flag, are you gonna get it tattooed on your body? And well, he still has not gotten the Captain Crackjaw logo tattooed on him, and we're gonna talk about that at some point. Jake, if you're watching, I hope you're watching. We're best buds. But yeah, so One Piece, almost dying, Captain Crackjaw. But, you know, honestly, it's really just, I guess it's just a collection of vlogs and just living life in the moment. And that's kind of what you can expect. Sometimes life will be, you know, slower. Sometimes it'll be more exciting. But this is always going to be anime based, whether it's conventions, talking about manga, anime I'm watching, just daily updates, you know, going out with friends and doing all kinds of weird shenanigans and just kind of, you know, laughing it off. So, I don't know, I felt like I needed a proper, like, hey, this is this is what we do here. And I wanted to make this video. I also needed content, to be honest, and I was like, it's almost MomoCon and I haven't made anything since Hallmat, so I'm gonna start doing weekly videos, at least after MomoCon. Hopefully that is the plan. I got a few ideas in store, and you know, a lot of that, to be honest, was kind of, I am reorganizing my office. As you can see, there's like blank spots here. I have things that I'm going to get at MomoCon to fill this space. I have a ton of stuff that can go here. I've also reorganized my manga and books and stuff, which I will give you a proper tour of my office and all the anime things inspired by it, and that'll be a cool video. But really the theme of my office was anime conventions make me the happiest and the most at home that I feel, and I want to feel that when I am at my home. So I wanted to get a bit of this, get a bit of that at you know, what you see at cons, and just have it here. So anyway, this was the kind of short and sweet video. If you're watching this, thank you. It does mean a lot. And next off, MomoCon. Thanks for being here. Love you. Say it back in the comments.